Hi guys. So I know it's been a while since I've done an update. Life has been crazy. I just wanted to, I'm going to do a regular video soon, later this week. But for now, I just wanted to really quickly show you guys the Color and Cotton Christmas mystery box that came. Today is Christmas Eve, so I think that probably everybody has received their boxes by now. But if you haven't and you are not, you don't want your surprise ruined, then stop watching. So I'm going to show you what I got in my box really quick. So it came, it was wrapped nicer than this, but I've since messed up how pretty it was packaged. But it was packaged in this like pretty burlap fabric that I think we could probably use with finishing. And we got some hot cocoa, which I am looking forward to indulging in maybe tonight. We got this really adorable gingerbread Christmas ornament that I kind of suspect might have been handmade by Angela or her mom or her sister maybe. So I'm excited to hang him on my tree. We got this adorable chart, Merry Cozy Christmas, which of course uses DMC and some Color and Cotton colors, probably which are included in this box. Some limited edition. I think I selected Belfast 32 count as my preference. You were able to select our fabric preference. We have this limited edition gold color, which is very similar to her sampler gold color. It's really nice. We also got this limited edition red color, which is, I've been looking for like this color of red for a while. I've ordered several different colors of fabric, trying to get this color, and now I have it. So I think this is big enough. I want to do the Ink Circles Reflections of Canada on this, I think with a white floss. That's my thought. So we, of course, and then we got some finishing fabric. It's pretty gingham. It's pretty Christmassy green. I suspect this was also hand dyed by Angela. This piece of green velvet that I think she also hand dyed. It's really pretty. It's really soft too. Excuse the cat hair everywhere. It's just my life. And we got some embellishments. So there's a needle minder here that, so now that I've shown you, I can use you. Now that I've shown it to you, I can use it. It's this class, you know, the classic red truck with the Christmas tree. There's a horse in the background. Some green and red rickrack for finishing, and some buttons. And these are some like rusty bells. It looks like there's could be like a little snowflake in there too. I guess I could take them out and show you. Hang on. So yeah, so it's like, how cool are those? Bells and rusty kind of snowflake charms. Good for like at the farmhouse Christmas kind of thing. Some buttons. So now the part I'm most excited about, the threads. So we have this limited edition silk color. Doesn't have a name, just a limited edition. It's like this pinky purpley red color. Really soft. And then this beautiful emerald green color, limited edition. Look how shiny that is. God. Those are gorgeous. Right? They're really soft. We also got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cottons. So there's Christmas tree. This is a great green. Laurel. It's also a great green. Eggnog. perfect eggnog color. Hot chocolate. It's like cocoa brown color. Just do it on the paper so you can see. Got holly berry. It's red. It's a great red. Rudolph's nose. It's a little more, this is more of a pinkish red. It's still, well, in person it's a little more pink than it is red. Frosted spruce. This is really pretty. Another pretty green. This would be a good, like, it's like a little more blue, but I think this would be a good alternative to endive. Who is it was saying? Is it Ardith? Is it Ardith Designs? Amanda May, who was saying she's always using endive. Beth Twist, I think, uses a lot of endive too, she was saying. But this might be a good alternative to that. To All a Good Night, which is this really lovely blue color. It's very variegated. Reindeer Treats, which is orange and brown. More orange than brown. It's similar to some of her there was a fall color a couple years ago, not with the Halloween box, but maybe in her monthly club. I'll have to dig through my stash. I think this is similar in color to one of her pumpkin colors, which is good because it might be a little more orange. And then what is this? Christmas Gold, just that lovely kind of primitive gold color. So yeah, so that was in the box. I think, I don't know, it was super worth it. I love Christmas, so I'm definitely going to use all these things. I love her threads, so I'm going to definitely use all of these, you know, the fabric. It also came with a $15 gift card, which I will definitely be using. Now that I think about it, I have a couple things I've been meaning to order, so. So anyway, so that's what's in the box, and I'm going to take a couple minutes to show you my ornaments that I FFO'd just in time for Christmas, so hang on. So I'm too lazy to take this down, so in order to show you this, I'm going to stand precariously on my couch. So you've seen these before. Those my great-grandmother stitched. I think I showed you those last year after I acquired them, but this I stitched last year or the year before, and I finally FFO'd it. So this is Brooks Books. It's a freebie called Partridge in a Pear Tree. It was my first time using Lugana, so this is like navy Lugana. And it was my first time using Kreinik. It's got a lot of sparkle. That whole trunk is sparkle. Look how crooked those stitches are. Really struggled with the first time using it. And I gave him a bead for an eye because I didn't want to do a French knot. So I just finished that in a hoop. Some blue ribbon. It's thumbtacked to my wall because we're not fancy here. Little sloppy felt job on the back, but nobody has to look at that. So that's one thing I FFO'd. So my tree is nowhere near as beautiful as Yvonne's tree, who I just watched that video. It's gorgeous. Her farmhouse themed tree. You might hear some noises downstairs. Dylan is cooking. He's making Christmas Eve dinner. So I'm rocking out to some Christmas music. But anyway, so our tree is nowhere near as beautiful as Yvonne's tree, but I do want to show you the ornaments I FFO'd. Over my Thanksgiving weekend, I spent basically an entire day FFOing Christmas ornaments that I had stitched over the years, and for some reason I did it on the floor here in the living room, and that was a mistake. I basically was kneeled over listening to Vanna FFOing ornaments for, 12 hours, and I was really sore the next day. I really should have sat at the kitchen table like a grown-up person, but I got super sucked in. So then I really enjoyed being able to tell people at work the next day that I was sore from doing the Vana Pfeiffer workout. They didn't know what I was talking about, but I got a kick out of it. So anyway, let me show you things close up. So I forget what this is from. If I remember, I'll write it below. It was like one of those big books of Christmas patterns you get at Joann sometimes. They're like more thick than a magazine. They're like usually $20. Anyway, it's a hedgehog. He kind of looks, the colors that were called for made him super pale, and so he kind of looks like a vampire. But I liked the bright colors, so all these are a little wabi-sabi because I'm still learning, but finished in the back with that fabric, blue ribbon, all the way around. It's crooked. I don't care. You don't care. My family doesn't care. What else? So this is my ornament from last year with all my, oopsies, good thing that's plastic. It's all my orts. I lost the hook, I'll find it later. From last year, from 2017. I have to fill the 2018 one tonight, so we'll worry about that later. This is another Brooks Books freebie, Scrumpy Cat. This was a hand-dyed Ada that I had dyed myself, and it was much more blue before I washed this in order to finish him, and almost all the color came out, so it's now gray. And you know, for whatever reason, fortunately, you can't tell because you can't see the back of it, but the color ran on the back of the project. So the back of all these white threads are totally blue, but it didn't bleed through the front. So I got lucky with that. So stitches are super crooked. This is an earlier, I did this in 2016. It's my first ornaments. So, but I finished it with this pom-pom trim that I got on sale at Michael's. This red rickrack and this sweater fabric in the back, and then this red and white twine. I forget what the real name is for it. This is one of my favorite ones that I did. I used again the pom-pom trim around the edge. This is another freebie. It's a Sue Hillis freebie hot cocoa, and then I used these polka dotted ribbon to kind of match the polka dotted tablecloth thing, and just a piece of blue fabric on the back. This was in last year's just cross stitch ornament issue. This was probably one of the last ones I FFO'd, and you could tell I was getting tired because it's super crooked and off center, but that's okay. Just a stripe ribbon, that sweater fabric on the back again, pom-poms on the side. This one was the first one I did, and he's super crooked, and the back is really, it's just badly felted because I hadn't yet figured out how to do the sandwich thing. This was another just cross stitch 2016 ornament, I'm fairly sure, maybe 2015 ornament issue. What's that? Something on it already, jeez. And last but not least, I think this is the last one. This was, I stitched this during Mania. It was an embroidery kit. I just finished it in a little hoop. Some black ribbon, polka dot felt on the back. And then I had two Mill Hill ornaments that I finished. These were Santa socks. I stitched this during Mania. I just stuck them on some felt, cut the felt out, put a little DMC through to hang them. And then this was a Mill Hill sundae or ice cream, it's called ice cream cone kit that I did a couple years ago that I finally FFO'd. I did a horrible job cutting it out. It's super crooked. The felt keeps coming off the back. It looks great from far away. You know. Anyway, that's it. That's the cross stitch on our tree. So we are ready for Christmas Eve. We are ready for Christmas Day. My wrapping's done. Dylan's cooking up a meal downstairs. Lola and I are going to watch a little floss tube and try and squeeze in a little more stitching before the end of the year. So Merry Christmas, guys. Have a Happy New Year. If I don't talk to you before then, I'll certainly try. And I will see you in my next For Real update. Bye.